Here we are in lesson 6 and moving forward. Remember back in lesson 3, we talked about bitch tap and why it's so effective for getting your power back. And I went over the top 10 reasons I created bitch tap to begin with. Unexpressed anger, for example, that's the stuff that you're afraid to say because you may rock the boat. You might hurt someone's feelings. You have to keep it in. Well, you learn that somewhere along the way, probably in childhood, but it's unexpressed. How about resentments? I'll give you some examples of that. You resent that maybe your mom was nicer to your brother than she was to you, or someone else got special treatments in grade school and in class, and you were forgotten, and you still resent it, and there's grudges. I don't have to explain those to you. Everyone knows what those mean, but it's something that you can't let go of. How about deep regrets? You regret you didn't say something when you had the opportunity, and now you missed your moment. Humiliations, for example. Gosh, I can still remember being so humiliated because I humiliated myself, and it's so bad. It was a body sensation. And I carried that around for a long time until I learned how to get rid of it. And there's embarrassments. Either you embarrassed yourself or someone embarrassed you for you, and there you were. You could be frustrated about something. Frustrations run deep, and there's a wide variety of them, but they're pretty much a small portion of a missed moment. And unsatisfied missed moments in your life. The coulda, woulda, shoulda stuff, and there's tons of them. This goes across the board. Feeling helpless. If you took the ACE study, if you had a parent who had a substance abuse problem or they were violent, you were helpless, pretty much, rendered helpless. And how about feeling victimized? Victimized, again, we go back to the ACE study. If you were a victim, you may spend the rest of your life going, why me? And victimized people are always feeling, why me? For some reason or another. Well, we talked about the ACE study, and it was a good thing you got to see that and actually take the survey, because now you know where you've been so that you know where you're going in this course. In Module 2, we have a pertinent extra video featuring pediatrician Dr. Nadine Harris, who is starting a movement in her profession about the ACE study and her epiphany with it. She's changed her whole entire outlook in her practice, and what's so cool about it is that it backs up my message of going backward to fix your past so that your forward will be even better. So using energy psychology and the technique called EFT or tapping, we are indeed riding the wave of a new paradigm shift in biomedicine. So we're right on board and right on time, and the time is now. Then, in lesson 4 and 5, you started grumble tapping and bitch tapping. Well, congratulations. You now have achieved part of mission accomplished. You know how to bitch tap or grumble tap if that's your style, and you've got a choice now. In Module 3, we're going to apply your bitch tap skills to the most common power back issues, and that's one of those top 10s that I just mentioned. And, power back events could just be the coulda, woulda, shoulda moments. But when you do have a chance to replay them in tap, you definitely feel so much better. You're more powerful. And so that's really what that means. Now, a major point I want to express in this whole course is that we're not going to be focusing directly on any pain or symptoms or tensions. I really want you to get the connection between the mind and how powerful it is and the way it expresses itself in tension, in anxiety feelings, in pain syndromes. without you running to the symptom. And we're so symptom oriented from the medical profession. I want you to be completely removed from that point and just focus on the emotional and see how it affects your physical symptoms. I want you to really get it. So that's one thing I've really wanted to convey in this course. And by removing the hidden emotional drivers, you notice that everything changes just by our coaching calls, and not even focusing on the issue you brought to work on. You saw for yourself how that works. There's a much more permanent fix to this, and that's really going back to your past. But we're going to start with some moderate intensity power back issues so you can get the hang of it. Moderate intensity. Eventually we'll work up to the hot topics of your day and of your past. And I decided to serve you best in our beta class. I'm going to have a live coaching call after each lesson. In that way, we can fit in the practical experience and have a discussion without your eyes glazing over 40 minutes into the call. So we're going to have 2 coaching calls this week. I've connected the dots in EFT with this core concept as it relates to the immune system, to the ACE study, to illnesses of all kinds. And for that reason, we're going back in time to focus on memories of events discussed earlier. And here's how I see it. If you pull the roots, the whole plant dies. And that's what we're going for. We're pulling the roots to your reactions that you have today. And by doing that, it just diffuses the way you overreact to situations that were similar to you in the past. So download and print out the worksheet. It's over in the download part to the right of your screen. Take your time and let the memories bubble up. And take our suggestions on how to get to those memories. You could play music that you used to listen to, or, go back to Google and see what music was playing during that time to help refresh your memory. Sights, sounds, smells, whatever it takes for you to bring up your memories. And, remember to make the title short. Something short to encompass the entire memory. You already know what it is. We don't need the minutia of it. Just like 4 words, 3-4 words to describe it. Now, on this worksheet, we're going to focus on prenatal, preschool, and grade school events for now. Read over the worksheet, and if you have any questions or you need my help, remember you have unlimited emails to me, and you also have the Facebook group. And bring your worksheet to the coaching call. I want you to choose one event that you would like to have your power back over, and let it be a moderate event. Again, not the hottest topic, not yet. We're still learning. See you at the coaching call.